Hey yo. 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 Hey yo.
CG.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a Bluth emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
What a rush!
Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch is challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Just calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat!
Every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck. Huck. Huck.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No. Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the DIAZ brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
DIAZ, get the fuck out of bed, you lazy bastard.
You piece of shit.
Are we live?
Where's my music?
Guys, I ruined everything. Can you hear us?
God.
No, so last week I had to
Docked my
update.
phone.
Oh my God. I had to update the voice mod. So now I don't have that music intro in the spot that it should be in. Where is it? Hold on. Let me see where it is. Intro. That's intro video.
Why isn't the audio just on that
That's
video?
this. Well, it's too. No. That's not it. Is this it?
Get out the hat.
It's Zaid Comics time! Live from the good Illinois, the boys, the Zaid brothers, with the Red DIAZ, talking about stuff. I put the canes in the chat with the Red brothers. Woo! We're here. It's queer.
used to it. Thank you for being here, everybody. It's Friday night. I hope you're having a good one. And the screen won't go down. Thanks. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Spread the word.
There it is.
We're back. We're back. You weren't here last week, Brandon.
Yeah, was it? Oh, was it that
You were at
wedding?
that wedding. We can talk about the wedding if you want.
There's nothing to talk about.
First, you guys got to let us know how we sound.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
We got a great show for you tonight. Louie is back. Brandon, we took a hiatus
Really?
last week.
Really?
No,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Louie is back tonight.
All right. Was he wearing the shirt?
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We can get to the we'll see him if we want to get to it quickly. But welcome to the show, guys. Tweet this out. Shout us out on social media. We're going to be hanging out until 8 o'clock Central Time. We are in the Chicagoland area, so this is Central Time. What's up? We got a lot of people in the chat. Let's say hi to them before we get into the show. Amanda B.
What's up?
She says Brandon got married.
No.
So you're saying there's a chance. What's up,
More
Amanda?
like 1 in a million.
Amanda, source of lots of controversy lately. I don't know if you've heard about it because you don't hear about anything.
No, yeah, ostrich.
Yeah. Big ostrich egg. Amy's here, says Lou alive. Louie is alive. Dale A is here. Congrats on getting hitched. Brandon.
What's up?
Citizen Ronan. Seagull Rock Squawk. Haven't seen you in a while. Seagull.
What's
Good to
up?
see you. Let's scroll back up here. I think I saw Henry Bemis.
What's
Good to
up?
see you. Snarticon is here. Always pestering us on Twitter. Snarticon. Quiet Red Media. Also here. Ellie. Jet. So should we get to this Jav thing?
I don't know. What was the problem? Oh,
so
the
Jav. What is up, Jav? He says, Zaid Comics got my preview books, 24 and 25.
Right.
Shout outs to Jav. Thank you so much.
Jesus!
And I was hoping to get 24. Yay. There you go. Never got any email with tracking for Lost Pages 3. So Lost Pages 3 went out a month and a half ago. Jav is in Europe.
Right. I'm wondering.
Specifically Germany. That's
Okay.
what he said
So
on YouTube channels before.
This is behind the curtain here.
Yeah.
Phil was saying that you may have backed very late.
I think he backed
because
pretty late in the campaign.
Of the way that we did the shipping labels this time, all right. So the number of backers is growing, which is nice, obviously. But the problem with that is going in and manually entering in all of the tracking numbers. You know, generally at Zaid Comics, we would go into Indiegogo on the back end and enter in all the tracking info for every single order. Now there's like hundreds and hundreds of orders that need to go out. And that's very taxing, especially with how busy everything is. But for the internationals, one thing about international shipping is many times, and especially with stamps.com, which is what we're using currently, it requires the phone number of the recipient for international orders. So for that, I had to go into Indiegogo, get the full address off of Indiegogo, which just presumably would have been correct, and then enter the phone number as well. So if you didn't get an international tracking, there's a really good chance that because you probably backed super late, it might have fallen through the cracks of it. It just got missed because it didn't get picked up on that initial spreadsheet of all of the addresses or all of the orders. And then when we shipped out the rest of the things that came after that, we just
Long
forgot
story
the
short,
one
Jeff, we may not have sent yours out yet.
Right, but the
We're gonna
explanation
check
I feel like is
after-
important.
we're
Instead of
gonna-
us just being incompetent and lazy,
We're
it
going to
was
check
an
after
accident.
the show, and it'll be really, really easy to check. And then if not, we'll send it out to you. And it's crazy that like all these international preview books that we did for Psycho Slumber are getting over there really quick. Jake got his in the UK. You got yours already, which is awesome. And we have proof that people in Germany did get theirs. Just to let you guys know,
Narcicom says, "Don't make a German angry," which we do have some anecdotal evidence of that being true. You don't want to do
9.
that.
Yeah, so Skunk got his. But we're gonna double check yours. Also, we had someone contact me as well about the preview book that the USPS. We did all tracking for the preview books, and they scanned it in our local post office, but it hasn't progressed in shipment since last week or whatever.
That one probably fell down into the sewer grate.
So that's
their
post
building.
office. We're gonna have to look into that as well. Yes. So hopefully we're gonna get all of that settled. Henry Bemis, can you have Louie sign my next Zaid Comics books? That might be an extra tier. Some extra money for that. If you're willing to pay, Henry.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Yes. So
what should we talk about post office stuff? All right.
What was the other post office things?
You all might remember.
Let's do this Louie thing first. Should we do the
Louie,
Louie poll? All right.
Snarticon's right. Snarticon's right. I was at the wedding, so it's Phil's fault.
And what? Everything?
It all
right. We do this new segment called Ask Louie. We had to skip it last week because Brandon wasn't here and I didn't see Louie all week. But he's back, and we have a question for Louie.
Oh, look at Louie being a badass. Yeah. About to enter flavor country.
There's the shirt. Remember the shirt? Hi, what could it be? Here's the question I asked him. I caught him at nighttime.
Okay.
All right, Louie.
Who would win? Who would win? Batman, Superman, or the Hulk?
Was that the same shirt?
I wasn't paying attention to this shirt.
Let's watch it one more time.
All right, Louie. Who would win? Who would win? Batman, Superman, or the Hulk?
It does seem to be the same shirt.
Like the same.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I remember hearing a story about that was the shirt he was wearing when he escaped North Korea into South Korea before he came here via Canada.
Hasn't taken it off since?
Right. It's nostalgic for him, and it reminds him,
okay,
of
the
evil
good old
dictator.
days.
Yeah, the good old days, yeah. Not that, dictatorships are wrong or anything.
Ask Louie.
LE says Louie is Korean, and then Dale also says Louie is Korean. Okay, here's what I'm imagining. He was probably a POW from the Korean War, and then eventually he escaped. This is my headcanon.
All right, now we're putting the poll in the chat. You guys have to stay till the end of the show and remind me to finish the poll. Now, this isn't your opinion. This is Louie's opinion. All right. You heard it. Right. Who would win? Who do you think Louie is going to respond? All right.
This isn't another screw job on everybody where he's going to say,
can't wait. No, who knows what he's going to say? But these are the options. Man, I should have put a fourth of other, right?
Yeah.
I should have did that. The fourth of other.
So you're now saying that there's a possibility of an other by saying that there should be an other.
We'll have to see. You have to wait and see, guys. We already got 11 votes on the poll. Thank you guys for participating. All right. Should we talk more about the post office as we got into this?
Yeah. We should.
Today,
we
had to do a lot of running around.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a package from the post office.
We did get a package from the post office.
Did they bring it?
Yeah, they brought it to the building.
And we do a lot of shipping, right?
Here.
So we're like, oh, maybe this was like a preview book that came back, or
it's something that we ordered off the internet. Is more likely.
Or we ordered something because we order a lot of things, have them shipped to the office.
Right.
It's our personal PO box.
Yeah, riveting post office discussion. So this package arrived. This one here. You can tell it's an international. It's an international label. So I was concerned about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's to South Africa.
Ooh.
And I was like, South Africa? I don't remember
Zef to
South
Death.
Africa.
It was probably Yolandi and Ninja.
Yeah, probably exactly
get that out
what
there?
it was. So I cut it open, and it's
Cash
the
grab.
Cecil. Yeah, cash grab. I had forgotten what it was called. Yeah.
I got some new sound effects.
Yeah, great. So this is well into a year old at this point.
Yeah, dude.
Right? That just arrived back.
Dude, we were fulfilling that last year, April.
Right.
We were fulfilling that.
Is there a postmark date on this thing here?
There should be, right?
Yeah, let me see what we got here.
So if you're
Okay, so date of mailing,
uh-huh.
and it doesn't matter if they're using American or Euro dates here. It's 6/6/2023. So this is over a year old.
Yeah.
It has come back here
Let me see if I got
as a return to sender because the box was unclaimed.
Oh, what's
So it would
this one?
seem.
Right? All right. I got too many sound effects. Look at hey, we got Mo Biggs in the chat. What's up, Mo Biggs?
What's up?
Good to see you, brother. Yeah, so
It was unclaimed. It was deemed unclaimed in November of last year.
And so it took that long for
They should
someone
just dead letter office this stuff and stop wasting everybody's money and shipping them back.
So if anybody is from South Africa, didn't get their cash grab, please contact Cecil at cecilsays.com. I actually don't know if that's an actual email address. I was Cecil's first eBay customer. Stuff got here in about a week. There you go. Well, at least it's probably because you're not in South Africa.
Yeah, you're closer to North Africa.
Yeah. Much closer. So that's some post office news for all you guys. Look at Brandon. We have Mo. What did we do to deserve Mo Biggs in our chat?
I think it's this riveting post office conversation here.
He's a big post office fan, I think.
He's a big post office fan?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Bemis is from South Africa in spirit. From the apartheid.
Very good. Were you there when what's his name died in prison?
Mandela.
Yeah.
Joseph Mandela.
Yeah, Joseph Mandela, I believe his name was.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's how they pronounced it.
He fled Germany to Africa. I think that's what it was. Yeah, so that's weird. We had also some anomalies. I was at the arcade. So we sell our comics at the front of the arcade.
Damn.
What?
Nothing.
What's up, William F? Good to see you, William F. Welcome to the show.
What's up?
So we sell comics, our own comics at the front of the arcade. Our boss is so gracefully lets us put some on the front counter, which we have the prime
spot.
Well, we have the prime spot, but I was told that we have some money in our envelope up there. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're running low.
Been selling out. So if you guys ever come to the Galloping Ghost Arcade and you don't have any of our books, you could grab them up there. So I was talking to old Chicago comic indie guy, and he's like, "Oh, how's your comics going?" And I showed him stuff. So we had the tome up there, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, check this out." We did like a little collected version. And it was shout outs to Bancroft. He just got the Australian packages, and he did an unboxing on the Creative Block last night.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. He doesn't like the soft touch. He's got some weird
he's got anti-scratch or something.
Well, he's like
but here's the thing:
skin
it
curls
makes
when he
sense
does that
because of his amount of roller skating, right?
Yeah.
And you need that anti-scuff because if you're roller skating and reading your comic book, you're gonna fall and you're gonna ruin your book.
Yeah, so it gives
only
him
makes sense.
He says he wears cotton gloves when he reads our books.
Cotton gloves?
Yeah.
Silk. No
It's
less
weird.
than silk.
Anyway, so I pull out the tome to show my buddy Charles. I'm like, "Oh, check this out." And this is the collection of our stuff. And I go through it, And
did you show it to him just like this too? Like you held it in a presentation?
Yeah, like a
manner?
magician. I was like, tell me when to stop. And he said, stop. No, I open it up and it's printed upside down, the interiors.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know about that. So I gave him the one that was printed upside down.
So you gave him a very valuable misprint.
Well, I don't know. Well, if you guys have a misprint upside down tome.
See, these are just like those pennies where the two Lincolns are kissing because they double stamped it and it's the kissing Lincoln's penny.
Well, this was totally, we meant to do this. And these are actually the golden ticket ones. So if you have a book, it's totally readable as well. Still, all you do is do one of these. But if you have one of these,
this is a very Liam move. Phil.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a special thing. I won't deny that it happened, and I won't say that. Well, maybe I will say we meant to do this.
Yeah.
No, but so that was a surprise to see. But all you do is flip it upside down. If you do have one, hit us up. It would be funny to know if you guys do have, and it would be super rare too. Maybe we'll send you an extra barrel.
Yeah, this is just like when Lincoln commissioned those pennies where it had two pictures of himself kissing
himself.
Yeah, so it was intentional, just like the kissing Lincoln pennies.
Yeah, maybe whoever has one, check your tome. Perhaps that's how we're raffling off the next barrels.
Right. Like, are you expected to go and look through every single copy?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I've only
like when I was manufacturing pants back in the day, I didn't put on every single pair of pants
right,
to make sure that the crotch was sewn properly.
Yeah. Yeah, I did though. But I didn't tell anybody. Amanda B says, "What? I love that soft touch." I know. Bancroft is one of a kind. Amanda
Whack-ass is mad.
Whack-ass is mad he didn't get one.
No, he doesn't have he's got a regular one, like a normie.
Yeah.
Pedestrian whack-ass.
To my knowledge, I don't think any of those got out in shipping.
How would we possibly know?
I don't know that for a
fact.
Wasn't
like there was a whole box of upside down printed one. I'd like to know how that happens though.
There was because they saran wrapped these in like batches of 5.
Right. And then all of the 5 were upside down.
I think there was only 2 that I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. I know,
but interesting.
There was a couple of CG Vacations that were, and then there was a couple of weirdly printed lost pages to the silhouette.
Yeah, that was just the covers though. Yeah, the Vacations had it wasn't a printing error.
Well, there is an upside down one, at least one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Go on.
There was a page fold, some of the pages were folded, which is odd.
Yeah, that was really stupid. I think a couple people got those and we replaced them. Right?
Most right. Weebs won't know the difference. It's true. So I mean these books.
I wish it was printed backward. That would be so anomalous.
Yeah. Let's see. I got a normal one too. I'm talking to my attorneys. Hilarious. Let's see what's on the docket today for the show. A lot of happenings going around. People getting books. I realize I switched my mic placement, so I have to move it around. I think someone in the chat let me know. Is this happening? This is happening tonight, I think. But is it on Bancroft's?
Oh, Embrace.
The Embrace 2 launching? Is this true? It says Embrace Greatness tonight. Oh, that's a great slogan. Embrace Greatness. For the Embrace.
Some things just write themselves.
I know. Let's see what we got. Embrace 2 launches the 12th. It is the 12th.
Travesty here.
Is it on Bancroft's?
Maybe. That's pretty cool. Narticon says first cash grab actually ships, and now this upside down printed lost.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm super excited for Embrace 2. The art looks freaking awesome. We've been seeing it for a long time. And I think our boy Eugene colored the book for the Embrace.
Oh, yeah.
He's
out there.
Bumped the colors.
He's out there and loving it.
Freaking great. So we're probably, if it's launching tonight, we're going to be rating you, Michael.
you guys into Bancroft's chat. So hopefully they'll be doing that. That's exciting stuff. What else we got here?
I don't know. What else? Nothing. I think that's
it's the end of the show,
that's
guys.
the whole show.
It's the end of the show. Wait, we got to do the poll. Let's check them on the 22
we
votes
got
in the
that
poll.
Stupid giant thing.
Oh yeah,
Good
did you
show.
send that to me?
Yes.
All right, we'll get to that. So happenings tonight, Embrace 2 launching. I'm gonna assume it's on Bancroft's channel. I think Amanda, you can quote me on that, I guess. But also this weekend, tomorrow at 11 a.m. I think this is the first one, Eastern Standard Time. Red Valkyrie is having their art auction. They do this a few times a year, and Jake is doing some awesome pieces for the art auction. He's got a little Homer action there.
Yeah, a little homo action looks like.
Whoa. Let me zoom in on him.
It's 2024. We're taking it back.
This is my
right?
favorite character. It's
Blarthog.
Blorthog.
Blort? It's a A, dude.
No, it's an O. He's
Can't
British.
be an O.
It's Blorthog. It's not Blarthog.
It's an A.
I've heard him say it though.
He's wrong. It's an A. Look at that. This is the same business about Eagle Man with the space between the E and the L or whatever.
You guys think it's an A?
Eagle E Man. This is Blarthog.
All right. Blorthog. He's like his Poochie. And
he's totally in my face.
He's totally in your face. He's totally radical is another one of his catchphrases. And he's straight edge. See, he has "say no to the drugs" on his symbols on his shoes.
Oh, he signed that DARE pledge.
Yeah, he's a DARE kid.
Hell
but
yeah.
the only drug that he's all about is sugar. As you can see, he's got his squeezy in his hand.
Oh, you know what? Here's the chat. The chat bringing in that 200 plus IQ level intelligence right here. All right. Warthog, spelled with an A, is pronounced warthog
with an O.
With an O. So it is an A, but it's pronounced as an O because English is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. What's this one? All right, there we go. That was a good
All
sound
right.
effect for that.
I will accept Blorthog. However, it's an A.
Still an A. Well, go get Blorthog over on the Red Valkyrie art auction. We got some awesome artists lined up there. I think Bill Mouse and his daughter.
And
Shelby,
guys, remember,
probably Rob Willis.
whenever Blorthog
Irene.
is not on screen, I want everybody asking, "Where's Blorthog?"
That's true. Exactly.
So you go to that art auction, keep that in mind.
Yeah, where is Blorthog? There's going to be, I've seen some of the pieces that people are going to be throwing up there. There's going to be some awesome action-packed pieces, some sexy pieces as well. So get them while it's ready and buy some awesome original art. Snarticon says, Danny approved. Yeah, Danny says no to drugs as well. He lives above the influence. What's up, Alan in the chat? Good to see you, Alan. My boy, Hal Comics. Just finished a freaking awesome piece that we might show tonight. I haven't gotten a go-ahead. Actually, I did get a go-ahead. Let's see. I got a message here. Hold on.
Is it from Blorthog?
It's not from Blorthog. Okay, he says we could show it off. Cool. When do you... Adam. He says, show it off. When do you live?
When do you live?
You meant when do you go live?
When are you live?
I'm live now. Soapmaker's in the chat. What's up, Soapmaker?
What's up?
Good to see you. See, Snarticom's already asking it. Where's Blorthog? Michael Rushbrook is in the house.
What's up?
Good to see you, Michael. All right, so you got what are we Embrace tonight? You got the auction tomorrow. I think it's only a one-day auction, and then our boy Statistical Zero posting that he's getting his Nexus books. Nexus is already shipping out. Freaking awesome! Shout outs to Kelsey, Mike Barron. Do a little zoom in on me. Kelsey, Mike Barron putting out some awesome work. I can't wait to get my hands on this and read this. Kelsey's one of my favorite artists, creators. I can't wait for his book, Shank People.
This is so cool. If you guys get this book, let us know how you dig it. I can't wait for people to do reviews of this stuff and to see more of Kelsey's work in here. Super awesome. Yeah, people are saying is super fast. Yeah, hype for Nexus. I've never read any Nexus, but Kelsey's work makes me want to dive into it. Let's see. Mike don't play around. He puts out like 5 books a year. I know, dude. So awesome. I wish I had that time and ability. He's killing it right now. I heard Liam was a better writer than Mike Barron. Really? I'm not too familiar with Liam's writing. I got Xenotype, but I got the one that I wasn't able to read, and I was really disappointed because I want to read that freaking thing. Let's see. Last Baron Digital 1 of Necklace Triplets 2. Yeah, he's putting out a bunch of stuff. Already got the digital Nexus. Really cool. So yeah, stuff is coming out. Can't wait to see more from Kelsey as well. Oh, what's that? What are you
Liam jokes? I'm yucking over here at the Liam joke.
Yucking about. William F. This too. Another stat tweets. Don't forget our pal Kenneth Rocafort, who is working hard to get this book done. Last I heard, he was about halfway through with the inks. I remember he did an update a couple weeks ago. The book Broken is currently under $200 away from 96K. Freaking amazing. Amazing art on this. We were just talking about paneling last night on the creative block. One of his pages came up from, I want to say it was either the first or second Broken, but his panel layouts are insane. The way he chooses to break the panel borders, it's so cool. Like reading his book is such a unique experience to what Kenneth does. So definitely, if you guys have not grabbed this, I know it has not been talked about in a long time, but definitely check that out. Great book. All right. Brandon's back here.
Yeah, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the gun show.
We're showing off guns. I don't know if we could show off guns on live streams.
Yeah, I have no idea. You can barely say the word gun on YouTube anymore.
Machine gun. Oh, check this out. This is cool too. Did you see the Drawn and Quarter fan edition this week?
I saw it was All Dogs Go to Heaven.
No, it wasn't All Dogs Go to Heaven, but it was Don Bluth.
Right. And everybody unanimously chose All Dogs Go to Heaven
to
draw.
That's not true. That's not true. Because look, this guy did Dirk Daring. All right, we're going to take a look at some.
Well known to be in the background of All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Don Bluth, obviously creator of Dragon's Lair. I saw this is the specific one I saw.
Yeah.
And the reason we're looking at this this week.
Yeah, it's great.
Armoron drawing Princess Daphne from Dragon's Lair.
The sparkles.
Yes.
I'm sure most people will miss, putting those in, but very important character wise.
Definitely. Hubba.
It's a huge part of her personality as a character.
Yeah, this character is a huge part of my life, I would say. Princess Daphne. Shout outs. Oh, also this Sad. You ever see this movie, Ren?
One time a million years ago.
There's a story that I heard recently about this. And it was on one of those podcasts where it's like, dude, did you know this? And like one of the, what I'm talking about?
Okay.
So the actress that voiced this girl was also a girl. Like a little girl. You know what I'm talking about? Right.
I was hoping so.
Yeah. Well, like, they used to have, now they have all these adults voicing kids. They had this little girl. And then the dog, who voiced the dog? Burt Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I heard that. So this is like the last scene where he's like got to say goodbye to her because he's got to go to heaven.
Right.
Because
all dogs go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
So
it's mandatory.
She was murdered
in real life.
In real life, their father murdered her.
Oh, geez.
And so they filmed the scene after that happened, and they had to film it, or they had to record it like 5 times because he couldn't contain himself.
Oh, because he was so emotional about it.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's sad.
However, though, this is great. It just the range that Alan has as an artist is just insane, right? It's just crazy.
Like, well, I'm going to show you some
crazy.
art that he did for us for our next campaign, and we can compare this. Like, he's so versatile.
He should be like one of those artists, not like a super mansion, like a Mick mansion. I'm thinking
one of those mini mansions.
Yeah, like a mini mansion or something. Nothing too out there.
Yeah, shout out
not a big bragging guy.
To Howl Comics in the chat right now. He could be doing anything, but he's watching the Diaz brothers.
That's right. That's true.
We got at the corner
So
market.
there's something wrong with
on McMansion artists. Let's see what else we got. Big
Gordon Gribler says that was debunked, Phil. And
well, I heard it on the internet, and it's
Instagram
true.
video of the person going, "Wait, did you notice this?" And then them like looking, like a shot of them looking at their phone and then squinting at it. A lot of times those aren't true.
Yeah, did you notice this? All right, what are we doing here? There we go. Oh, anyways, and we'll keep scrolling down. We got our boy Doug.
This
Smith.
one, hold on a second here.
Yeah.
This might be dangerous. You might not want to show this one.
It's big.
Oh God.
There he is.
What is he from?
He's from that movie Big.
Oh God.
I don't know what he's from. Does anybody know what this is from? It's great anyways. I love Blue Moon.
Mo Big says it was true. She was like 10 years old.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. See? Oh, he's from Rock-a-Doodle-Doo.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Rock-a-Doodle. We got this cat from something.
He's probably also from Rock-a-Doodle-Doo.
Oh, and look, there's more. Alan, this is from a different.
I didn't realize Don Bluth went into the fantasy.
Did the World of Warcraft as well. But look at that. Look at the versatility there.
Yeah.
Blood, guts, orcs.
It's crazy.
So shout outs to the Drawn and Quartered guys. They always have like so many people
Apparently
on their
it's
panel.
Cats Can't Dance. Is that the name of the movie?
Oh, probably. People that are drawing on their panels need to post on Twitter too, because there's only like 4 submissions on here.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody catch that Thursday nights, I believe. Drawn and Quartered
Goes West.
Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, there's a lot of those movies that were kind of like B-run movies that you don't hear about anymore because Disney just blows everything out of the water.
Yeah. Thumbelina.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Thumbelina.
Dude, I've seen Thumbelina,
Yeah, but
so you must have seen Thumbelina.
no, I'm pretty sure I've never seen it.
You've seen it. What's
That
that
is to
one?
say, I haven't saw it.
What's the one? Oh, Anastasia.
Right. Yeah, I've seen that.
Is that Don Bluth?
I don't know. It's not Disney. It's the other one because it's all weird and rotoscoped.
What's that one that's like Thumbelina? Fern Gully?
There's Fern Gully.
Have you seen that one?
No.
It's like a environmentalist message
Right,
to it or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
That was Sam's favorite movie.
yeah, that explains a lot. But
Anastasia is Bluth, confirmed.
oh, awesome. Fern Gully isn't Bluth, Mo says. Fern Gully is good because the bad guy is voiced by Tim Curry.
Mm-hmm.
I think, unless this is a guy doing
No, I'm
Tim
pretty
Curry.
sure. I'm pretty sure.
And
it is.
his musical number is really badass. He's like this goop muck monster that is like oil that's in the big machine that's tearing down the trees. It's pretty badass.
And then, but it's one of those things where like you relate to the villain more than the hero of the story.
Right. Because he's fabulous. Yeah. Balto. There were too many animated dog movies.
Yeah. Everybody loves dogs.
Is Balto the one in the snow?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've never seen that one. Yeah, Robin Williams plays the bat in Fern Gully. Not Baldo.
Robin Williams
Totally
plays
different.
the old lady in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah. Hello. Remember that one? Prince of Egypt's pretty boss and bass. Have you seen Prince of Egypt?
No, I
you guys gotta watch Prince of Egypt.
I've watched one movie and it's Aristocats.
All right. You guys watch Prince of Egypt. Val Kilmer. Enough said.
All right.
He plays
I'd be open to watching it.
Who does he play? Moses? Or does he play
He's
the
trying
Prince
to get his
of
people
Egypt?
to get let go?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty based. Homeward Bound is great. I don't think I've seen it. Secret of Nim, haven't seen it. Is it? There's also there's a bunch of dog ones, but there's also a bunch of mice ones, right? Like rodents.
Well, there's rescuers.
Rescuers
down under. Yeah, that's where
Uh,
all those people with their secret mouse fetishes come out, and then they keep drawing pictures of the girl mouse.
Yeah, and making the girl mouse all sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped away from animation for a little bit. Stippling Vaughn here. What's up, Stippling Vaughn? Good to see you.
What's up?
All right, speaking of animation, new trailer. We're going to do a live reaction to this new trailer. All right.
Wait, we didn't talk about how we saw the Kit car earlier today. And then I saw it again when I went to go get coffee.
Yeah, we saw the Kit car.
Mm-hmm. And then I saw it again.
It's the same one?
It was the same one with the same guy. But it was coming from that direction.
Well, that's weird because we saw it
way the hell
freaking 7 towns away.
But I guess it was going in that direction because we were also going out in that direction.
I wasn't impressed.
No, it didn't say anything. One,
right.
The light on the front wasn't red; it was orange.
Now you're talking for those who don't know. Kit is this car from Knight Rider, and what does Kit stand for?
Well, the car was a German engineered car, so it stood for Car Ease Taken.
Right, car
spelled with a K.
K.
Yeah, I mean my pronunciation in German is not very good, but it was basically car is talking.
Right, IZ, which is talking in German.
Yeah, right. IZ
car
is
talking.
Talking.
Right, because the car would talk to who's that German guy? Michael Knight.
Yeah, Michael Knight. Yeah.
So yeah, we saw that today.
No. See, that's fake. Night Industry 2000.
Right, that's 2 T's.
They would just put KI 2000 then if that was true. Car is talking. Yeah. The extra T was a typo.
Yeah. All right, animation. This is what everybody's been waiting for. No, this is the Watchmen movie.
Yeah, the whole movie. It's a 2 minutes.
I think
and
it
6
comes
seconds
out
long.
tomorrow.
This is part 1, chapter 1, right? 2 minutes.
October 13th, 1985. On Friday night, a comedian died in New York.
Did you say a comedian or the comedian?
Somebody knows. October 13th, 1985. On Friday night, a comedian died in New York.
That's the word out of it?
Somebody knows why. These days, nobody's safe.
The comedian is dead.
You're supposed to be the world's smartest man fight.
I feel like they missed out on an opportunity here. They could have totally gone 2024 with this, and since you know how Watchmen is all 9-panel grids, you would have did the aspect ratio of the screen as if it was filmed on a cell phone, so it was like single panels the whole way through.
But then that would have been, you would have required, what was it, Quibi to be around, and that already went out of business.
Quibi,
right? The streaming app. You remember that?
No.
I Quibi, he, she, we Quibi. Right. You don't remember that?
I think you're talking about Periscope.
No, not Periscope. the Quibi app.
I think I had that part of my brain that remembers what Quibi is removed at some point in my life.
That's entirely possible. There was an app that was trying to come out where no, that was the Ghanaian version of it. But here in the United States, there was a company and an app called Quibi, and they were trying to make like programming that was 10 or 15-minute spots, so that like when you were some loser who had to ride a train to work every day, you know, instead of driving your car, and you only had 15 minutes before you had to get off, before you were stabbed to death, you could watch an episode on Quibi, and they were called Quibis.
All right.
And it was only like 10 or 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, and then you could watch another episode later instead of having to sit down and watch like a full 45 minutes of something.
Can anybody
it did not work out very well.
this? Let's get back.
Yeah, it was around for like 3 months. Yeah. See, Paulus Arts knows what I'm talking about.
On the cutting edge of pop culture. Now, I like this. They're bringing back the Gunga Diner, which was a not very big part of the comic. It was just in the background.
Mobig says it's a great idea because all trade runs are 15 minutes. It wasn't about 15 minutes. It was 15 minutes was the amount of time for you to get on the train before you were identified as a mark by the assailant before they would rob you.
Oh, I thought you said
or stab you to death.
I thought you said that they have to, you did something to watch before you get off.
It's a gamble. Okay. You're playing Russian. You're on a public transit system. It's Russian roulette already. No, I think you're misunderstanding what I meant by get off.
Oh, okay. We'll see what Rorschach's doing here.
It was active for 40 years.
Confused Jay Ryan as well.
Amazing that time.
Dude, we're gonna see comedian,
full gimp comedian,
full gimp mode.
Make a lot of enemies in that
That's exciting.
time.
Blake was a monster.
We're society's only protection.
Wait a second. There weren't any fatties in the 80s.
Why is she dressed like Uhura?
We're society.
I don't remember any of these chicks running around in the 80s.
Fat people?
Yeah. They were
Wait a
using beef
minute.
towel back then.
Protection. Protection from who? From themselves.
This city is afraid of me.
Carbon Heart says the shots were taken from the live action movie and digitally covered. This is a pointless release.
I don't know about this. Well, he never had this mask in this scene. And look, he has
no trigger discipline.
No trigger discipline, but see, he has a like translucent plastic covering his mouth so he doesn't breathe in the tear gas. That was not in the comic. They're adding things. All right.
They're not doing anything to this. He might just be saying that they're just doing shot for shot remakes.
This city is afraid of me. I have seen its true face.
Maybe what's that guy's real name?
Jackie Earl Haley.
No, not Jackie Earl Haley. Ozymandias' his real name.
Adrian Veidt.
Adrian.
Or maybe someone's picking off costume heroes.
There he is. Ooh, what did that say?
The Benny Angels, Joe. Dr. Manhattan.
I thought I knew how the world was, but then I found out about this gag. I never should have gotten involved.
Bancroft says, imagine working on The Lion King and wondering how good animation would get over the next 30 years. Dude, think about that all the time.
It's pretty good.
A world grows up around me.
You think they're going to show Blue Dawn?
I want to know who's behind this. It's a joke.
I'm pretty sure in that shot where he was standing there was not a frosted piece of glass underneath that banister. That was put in for the promo here. Yeah.
Thank God.
Day, the future looks a little bit darker.
They got the top knots
in the 80s.
Well, yeah, that's the gang that freaking what's it? Owl Man, Night Owl, and Silk Spectre fight.
They
They're
get
called
jumped by
the
the
Top
top
Knots?
knots. Yeah, it's a gang.
Gang. What a lie.
Ooh, doesn't look good.
It is too late. Always has been. Always.
This
will
looks
be.
horrible.
No,
Yeah,
come
it's-
on.
I don't want to watch this, and as a result, I'm not going to watch this.
You gotta
There is
watch
good,
it.
And there is
Look at
evil,
that.
and evil must be punished. Even in
This
the face
trailer
of
makes me feel like I wish that I would be able to transport myself instantaneously to Mars and sit there and talk about how tired I am of the people.
It makes me tired.
Compromise on this.
Watchmen. I'd rather
Yeah.
watch the that Super Friends Watchmen. Remember that? Like the the 80s animated
Baby Watchman and V for Vacation.
No, not that. The that Saturday morning cartoon Watchmen that they did that we can't play because we'll get struck by that Jake's favorite artist. If Jake's in the chat.
My God.
So there you go. It's coming out. Let me see. The post says, August, a month from now, August 13th is when part 1 drops somewhere. What does this
Yeah,
say?
I could imagine exactly what's going to sound like when it drops.
What's it going to sound like?
I'm sure the chat will infer.
Well, you could
what
go
I am
now.
implying.
And you could pick up the Watchmen tome at your comic shop.
Oh, look, Michael Dici says here, coming soon to Queeby.
Oh, I remember Queeby. Now that I see it written.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Paul says major pass.
Yeah. It's going to pass like a gallstone.
Season 2 will be a Crackle exclusive. Crackle is free. I don't know if it still is a thing, but William F just X'd me on X. I gotta check my X because we do have some.
Oh, is he Xing you like Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah, like a prank.
Yeah, you just got X'd.
Oops, I don't want to save that. I want to pop this out. You could talk about this, Brandon, while I look at this X formation. Actually, it might be better to do this. So we have a convention over here. I mean, we don't, but there is a convention going on currently this weekend. And Brandon, why don't you talk about that?
There's a certain half cow, half man who will be in attendance at this convention. So like here at Galloping Ghost, we have Galloping Ghost Kaiju Kobo, which produces licensed Godzilla models and other Godzilla monster model kits and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, this particular cow man, it likes this thing that I've never heard of, called Johnny Sacco and the Giant Robot.
Yeah, show of hands. Who's heard of Johnny Sacco and the Giant Robot?
Yeah,
exactly.
Right, exactly. So he's a huge fan of it. And it's a project we've been working on for like 2 years. You know how these guys and their eccentricities, let's just say that, some kind of person would own an egg-shaped chair at a certain thing that happened to Corey Feldman.
Right.
All right. This type of person, right? So these giant robot figures we would have made. And then, of course, he wants to go overboard, and it's no longer a secret, I guess. So we could show it off because it's at G-Fest right now over in Rosemont. If you're into Godzilla, there's Godzilla convention, like one of the biggest Godzilla conventions in the United States.
G-Fest.
It's called G-Fest. So we had this 3D printed. We 3D printed this up over a year, basically in parts. And then our guy who recasts all of our figures for us procrastinated a lot on it, but he finally got around to putting it together just in time for G-Fest this weekend. So that's going to be there showing it off. This thing is over 7 feet tall, and it's as ridiculous as it sounds.
Yeah, it's very
ridiculous.
In person, it's kind of cool looking, but it's funny because it's so flat and like it's not getting like influenced by any of the room or anything like that. So it just looks like a giant action figure. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
And then because it's so huge, it's retarded.
I would think it's like Egyptian or something. Like if you put gold, if it was gold and black, it would look Egyptian.
Right. Yeah,
like
for the headdress.
Sphinxian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs a boy standing on his shoulder. I guess. I don't know. I've never seen it. That is to say, I haven't saw it. But I mean, it's just like one of those old Japanese things.
I would say Vin Diesel did it better in Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Which I would like to watch again.
Apparently, it's all about family.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah. Where is Jinray? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know who Jinray is.
Pharaoh Bender. Yeah, remember me. remember me. Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. Right. Oh, I think we're lagging.
Yeah, so there's that giant robot. If you could still hear us.
We're back.
There it is.
And we're back. We got 30 minutes left in the show. This is what who sent me this? Someone sent me this.
Time left in the show? 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is what William F sent me. His Watchmen Watchman Collection collected edition. So what it's 12 issues, right?
Supposed to be one book.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it was not it was 12 issues. They have trades of it. Yeah, this is cool. I've never seen this. Are they each hardcovers or are they trades for each issue? Yeah, I love that side imagery. I hope we could do that one day with something. It's pretty badass.
Well, we'd have to plan that now. We would have had to have already started with Magic Cop 1.
No, the plan is you do a bunch of issues and then you resell it to everybody for the next 20 years.
Oh.
Issues they've already purchased, like, Dark Knight Returns facsimile edition, black and white edition,
oversized one with handwritten notes in the margins edition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only colors edition where all the line work is taken out and it's just the colors with no lines.
with no line. That's the all colors Sam edition.
Right. And then you do one where it's Magic Cop, all 12 issues with a picture on the spine. You put them
it's
together.
It's all 12 issues with every page printed on top of itself. All 12 pages, page 1, page 2, right there.
So it's just one page.
Well, no. It's 100 pages, just like it is, because each one is 92 pages of story, right? But each page has all 12 page ones printed on it from each of the 12 issues. And then so on. You can imagine. I don't have to go through it.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, William F. Each chapter is a hardcover. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
All volumes printed upside down. Sumo Thore gifting 5 Zaid Comics memberships.
What?
Paulus Arts, Mo Biggs, Fenrir Fire, Hyper Wizard,
what's this button?
Iron Line.
Button does nothing.
I think that's 5.
Oh. All right. Thank you so much, Sumo. Shout outs. Keeping the lights on over here.
Yeah, Jake B. Lurkin.
Who's lurking?
Jake B. Lurkin.
Jake B. Lurkin. Oh my. Yeah, you guys now have access to the freaking awesome emojis. Also, I wonder if this works. So you guys just got memberships from that. Can you go into the community tab and check out the previous posts? I'm not sure if it works like that, but if you can, then you guys could read. Yeah, you can go to the community posts and read all that Masquerade, those strips that we just put out.
Yeah, I always thought that was a really bad way of handling that stuff because, if you have a sub to something like that, you could just sub once every 6 months and then just go back
Don't
and
tell them
download all
that.
this
Don't
stuff.
tell them. No, well, we have it on Global Comics now for channel members. So if you guys are a channel member, go read that. It's pretty cool because I can see the analytics and like how many reads we're getting.
Phil loves the analytics.
Love it. Congrats to the new members. All right. Oh, this is pretty cool news. And I also have something I wanted to show off comic script wise, because we were talking about comic strips last night and how people write comic strips. Bancroft was on the show a little bit last night and he was showing off some of his scripting and how he actually puts images into the scripts into his scripts. So we'll
who is doing
this?
this?
In a second. Michael Bancroft.
Oh, God.
But the Lost Pages has made its way to Brazil. Ricardo, our boy Ricardo Jamie down in Brazil, who drew the bulk of the Lost Pages 3, the Crimstone story. He got his comps, was showing them off. Freaking awesome. Did an awesome post there. So shout outs to Ricardo, doing some amazing work. Definitely be following him. And if you guys haven't read the book, you could grab it on the Zaid Comics site.
Starticom member for 9 months saying, where's Blorthog?
That's true. That's the kind of thinking we want out of this audience. Where is Blorthog?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for being a member for 9 months. Starticom. All right, what else is going on? That got to Brazil.
Jay Ryan says, I appreciate a nice Brazilian.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? There's a question there. Oh, I guess we could do death of the week.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, let's see if we still have that. We gotta.
Let's do it.
It's time for the death of the week.
Death of the week.
Death. What was it? 300 pages? Or is it 100 pages?
What? No, it's 300 pages.
It's 300 pages. So
Yes.
he's drawing 900 pages. It's been such a long time. I don't even remember. You know Joe Ball?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Artist,
Artist
currently known as Joe Ball.
Yeah, go hit him up. Joe Ball, always, he's posting more pages all the time too. So death of the week. We're talking about someone who's recently passed, and you guys guessed it, Shelley Duvall did recently pass away. Known for her roles on Shelley Duvall Fairy Tale Hour, Storybook Hour.
I
Whatever.
only recently learned about that when it was recommended to me on YouTube.
Paul Rubens was on that show.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he's dead too, right?
He is dead as well. And she was in The Shining.
Right. That's the only. No, that's not the only. That's the one of 2 times I've ever seen her.
And the other time is Popeye.
Right, Popeye.
She played Olive Oil.
She's the only human who could possibly play Olive Oil.
That's right. Amazing. She will be missed. And Popeye, the copyright going up next year into the public domain.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this right here. Talking about, there's been a lot of talk about this Alan Alonso fellow, but he did this Crimstone Popeye piece.
Okay.
With Jazz Shelley, very bosomly though.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, you got to do that. It's a fan service.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the tattoos, man. Tattoos are
freaking
crazy. It's got
so
the
good.
mermaid, blow me down on the anvil.
I always wished
Got
I
that
could
Bluto tattoo.
I could do a Popeye impression.
You wish you were Joey Gladstone.
Yes. I wish I was Joey Gladstone. Where's the Bluto?
Dave Coulier.
Oh, this is Bluto over here? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Or is it pareidolia?
Maybe.
Am I just seeing things?
I am what I am. So shout outs to Shelley.
Snarticon is a terrible person.
What happened there?
I don't know.
There you go.
She was a vegan in the Drew Carey show. Maybe I haven't reached that episode yet.
Are you still watching?
I'm currently on a King of the Hill kick right now because I've discovered that borrowing somebody else's Disney Plus account, you know, they live in the house, so it's okay. But I can play it on Brave browser, right? And then ad free, so there's no commercials, right? Because you could do this thing
on
where
Disney
you pay
Plus?
like $3.99 a month instead of $20 a month, and then you could watch it with commercials. So I have access to The Simpsons and King of the Hill. So I've just been watching all the King of the Hill episodes all at the same time. Every episode.
It's on
all at the
Disney
same
Plus?
time. Yeah. Well, it's owned by Fox, and Disney owns Fox. Yeah. But I do have to get back to Drew Carey soon. I should probably do that because I can't. If I'm watching Disney Plus on the Xbox, there's commercials.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to take a shower.
Yeah. Okay. During the commercials?
Well,
what's up, Baz?
What's
Good
up?
to see you, brother.
Drew Carey show isn't available to watch beyond season 1 DVD because it's bad, or it's not available. Oh, you're saying it's not available. What does that mean? They didn't release anything after season 1 on DVD? Because that'd be crazy.
I don't know. I haven't been really keeping up with stuff that I've been like watching or reading. I started to watch that cowboy show Deadwood, and then I didn't finish watching it. And then I was watching X-Men, the old stuff, and I was reading X-Men, and I stopped that. I started reading that new cowboy comic, Ain't No Grave. I've read the first issue. It's pretty good.
Apparently, if you have a Laserdisc player, all the Drew Carey seasons are on Laserdisc. So there is, if you need to watch the Drew Carey show for free, you could look up the Drew Carey Show Restoration Project, and the guy's got them all up in like a Google Drive. You can download all the episodes.
Awesome. All right, let's talk about this new piece of art. Speaking of Alan's work, freaking great. I added some new stuff to the website. What? Zaid Comics site. It seems like it's not working though.
Well, no, you need to X out of this pop-up.
Well, I added a new image to the pop-up, and now it's not loading the image.
What is the... Drag it over to the other side over here.
This thing here?
Yeah, and let's see.
Oh, there
it's
go.
there.
There it is. All right.
It was debigulated.
That's right. All right. So if you guys aren't signed up on our website, please do so. Go to zaidcomics.com. You'll get this pop-up and some little previews of stuff we have happening very soon. The Psycho Slumber launch with this amazing Rob Willis cover is coming soon. We're just getting some pages colored right now by Eugene. He's going to be coloring the project, and the awesome epic. I didn't write this. Epic Western fantasy.
You didn't write it?
I mean, I wrote the book, but I didn't.
Oh, you didn't come up with the tagline?
Pretentious for me to call a book that I've written epic, right?
Well, people do it all the time. You know, when you're promoting yourself, to me, it's the greatest thing anybody's ever going to read.
Yeah,
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a cooler. So we got the Western coming out next year. There's a little that image preview, and the title is in the Psycho Summer preview book. If you guys got that, it's at the end. So make sure you're signed up there.
Sumo Theory says your Zaid Comics link in the description goes to an error page feel.
Oh my goodness.
And I imagine he has the accent that would make him pronounce Phil as
who said
feel.
That?
Sumo Theory.
Yeah, he's got a weird accent. I actually don't know. Well, I guess I'll post it in the chat. Let's see.
Michael Rushbrook says, I am so looking forward to the Western comic.
Hell yeah. Well, he knows about it. He's seen some stuff about it. I don't think he knows the secret, though.
Jeremiah shouldn't be able to post links in the chat.
Yeah, that's true. Could someone post this link?
Yeah, Henry Bemis took care of it.
Thank you, Henry. Now I have to go here, find Henry's chat, and then is this it? No,
it's here. Why do you have to go there?
Well, I wanted to pin it to the
you
top.
You can't do it on the kick out?
No, because that's Jeremiah's thing. Anyways, we'll come over here. And that's new on the site.
I think that's it actually. What's new on the site? Oh, and then we have the statues. If you guys didn't get the figures are now available on the site as well. And yes, I think that's it. These are sold out. All the Lost Pages 3, the tomes are up there too. So if you guys didn't get a tome, check that out. But for the new book, Psycho Slumber, the campaign's going to be pretty simple. We're going to have the cover, which is that Rob Willis cover you saw. There's going to be a variant as well. And Adam wanted to do a shirt. So the shirt thing?
No, go on.
So he wanted to do a shirt. He usually always has shirts with his campaigns, and we usually sell on like 40 shirts on ours.
Right. So we met him halfway.
Yeah.
We're doing a half shirt.
Right. Taking it back to the 80s because this is a slasher.
Right. Some people call it a belly shirt, something like that.
Crop
so we're
top.
doing crop top, I guess. I call it a half shirt. You know, it's a little more manly. I feel like, you know, instead of a crop top, you're a guy wearing a crop top. No, it's half shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So there is a shirt design that, actually, I need to send the shirt design to myself. Oh, here it is. Boosh. And then I'll send it to you, Brand, so we can show it off.
Cacao.
Boosh
and cacao. Yeah.
And
80s half shirt. Cacao. Count me in, Henry Bemis says.
Hell yeah. I knew you guys would be all about this half
Crop
shirt.
duster top.
So here's a little mock-up of the shirts. We'll probably play around with the color of what it's going to be on. But this design is by Alan Alonso. Where did it go?
You need to show the shirt.
Here. Boosh. Psycho Slumber. Definitely wanted to do like an 80s slasher movie poster inspired aspect to this. Have a babe on it as well. That's Marty from the Kill Journal and Crim in the background. We might tweak some stuff with this, but this is what Alan provided, and I think it's freaking awesome. I loved the original idea was like you have Simon, who's the big bad of the story, the slasher killer that hunts you in your dreams, and I wanted his silhouette to be in the background engulfing the characters, and Alan took it upon himself and did like his face close up in the silhouette, and it freaking killed it. Like it totally pops. So this is going to be part of that campaign, be exclusive to the campaign, and hopefully we want to do more merch stuff too in the future down the line for the website. Fresher Luke's in the chat. What's up, man?
What's up?
He says t-shirt book when?
A book about t-shirts?
Well, I don't think we have enough t-shirts to fill out a whole book.
I think we probably have around 4 or 5 shirts
that's
that were
not
out
enough.
there. Yeah,
it would be more like a t-shirt ash can, Luke.
T-shirt pamphlet.
Citizen Ronan suggesting it should sparkle.
The shirt.
I think that would be much.
That's
too
up to
expensive.
you. You know, half shirt. Make your skin as brilliant as you want it to be.
Yes.
You're the one who needs to sparkle.
Jay Ryan says, will the trailer feature Psycho Circus by Kiss? I think we would get sued for that.
Yeah, that's what somebody else is saying here.
But we're thinking about
Started
doing a
saying we
trailer.
get sued by Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the last time we said OJ out loud.
Yeah. We have to take this down now. The stream.
Yeah, not the athlete / unconvicted murderer.
He's dead too, right?
Everybody's dead.
What is
man?
up with that?
They're all dead.
He's dropping like flies.
I'm pretty sure we're the only 2 people left.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So look out for this and this campaign launching soon. Who knows when? I don't know when. I just need some colored pages in. We'll be able to.
Somebody, was it Jay Ryan, asked, how do you find a colorist or your colorist, or how did you find your colorist?
I don't remember.
So when we were doing Magic Cop, the first one, we had some drawn pages from our first ash can, basically.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of put out a post or something like that, and I think we just reached out to a couple of people,
Some
took some
people hit us up.
samples.
Yeah.
And then Eugene's was just so good because the other guy was fine. It just was like a little too much gradient going on. I think Eugene's was good. So we went with Eugene, and then the rest is history.
Yeah. I remember us getting probably like 3 different colors to try out on a page of your stuff for Magic Cop.
Yeah, that was the old.
I don't remember
stuff.
if Eugene was working on something and then we found him that way, or if he just hit us up. I can't specifically remember if we saw him on something, because at the same time he was doing Magic Cop, he was also working on with Macho Dan and Muttman on, what was that book called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Something
about.
Soldier. He would like reanimate. He would die, and then this little backpack would reanimate you.
Right.
And he was like a soldier guy. If you guys are OG, probably remember that. Yeah,
he was working with them on that.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah. Yeah, but Eugene's been awesome. But yeah, I mean, there's so many colors out there. Just put your stuff out there and be like, hey, who wants a coloring job? Yes. Oh, I saw this. This was pretty cool. How much time we got?
How much time we got? 12 minutes.
Actually, we'll probably skip this.
12 minutes.
We'll skip this. All right. I wanted to show you guys this because I talked about it a little bit yesterday. If you guys are into how the secret sauce is made, I guess they were, Irene and Bancroft were talking about scripting and how to script comics. Von Coleman was in the chat being like, how much detail do you give your artists when you're doing stuff like this? What's up?
I laugh that Vaughn was asking that question.
Why?
Because I've seen Vaughn's scripts.
Oh my God. Shout outs to Von Coleman. So this is actually, I'm showing you, this is the Lost Pages 2 script. So
he got juice?
What?
Drive. He got juice, man.
No, that's Jose.
Oh.
That's Jose. I don't know how to do the tildes. Is there a
Use
tilde
the
in
accent
Jose?
mark. It's
Josie.
not a tilde.
So so this is my script. So if anything's spelled wrong, don't complain if anything's spelled wrong because the book's already published.
And that guy Drive is played by Ryan Gosling, right?
Right, he drives.
Okay.
His name is Drive. So this I specifically wanted to show because Bancroft was showing that he puts images like JPEGs into his script, like he'll actually drag it into the document and it'll be there.
On the page?
Yeah. And I find
that's distracting.
That a little distracting, even though I'm not an artist. But so I'll do hyperlinks, and I write also in Google Drive. I don't use any like professional scripting program or whatever. But so I write in Google Drive and Google Documents. So here is page 47. We see an overhead shot of Dorado's car driving and getting on the road. Here's the reference. So I referenced this last night. There's a car chase in the Lost Pages 2 where I wish this wasn't so small. Where in the car chase, it takes place in Chicago. So I wanted there to be like specific references to the city and landmarks and all this stuff. So I actually put those in the script with hyperlinks. And I'll show you here. The funny thing too is I doctored up the images of which directions I wanted the silhouette to be driving in, which is it doesn't matter at all.
For Americans, you'll recognize this. We call this driving on the right.
Right. You drive on the right. So here's the image here. These are cars. And then this is the turning on to what I would call Lakeshore Drive.
Right. And then this is the shot from Married with Children, right?
Right. Love and Marriage. Right. In fact, we have another shot from Married with Children if we scroll down here. Because they do in the book, most of you Chicagoans out there would notice this. They drive in front of Buckingham Fountain, which is referenced right here with this hyperlink. And here's an image of Buckingham Fountain.
Recognize it anywhere.
Yeah, if you guys are, and that's very Married with Children, right? So if you guys are writers out there and you're wondering how to put references into your scripts, it's very simple with that. And you could upload images to your Google Drive, and they won't even have to open them up in new windows. It'll just
We're
pop
getting a
out
lot
like
of
this.
criticism here in the chat about
let's hear it.
putting your scripts up onto an online server that could be hacked or analyzed by the NSA at any given moment. Some people like to do this thing where you cut letters out of a newspaper or a magazine and then paste them onto another sheet of paper. You heard about this? It's a technique that's been going around for a little while.
All right.
I feel like that might be more popular with some people in the chat that have an issue with online servers.
Do you think I should write my scripts like a ransom note where I just, for every letter, I clip the letters out of a newspaper?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then paste it into a script.
And then when you need, a reference, you cut out pictures from a magazine, or like you say, you want your character to look like this. So you go in and you cut the eyes out of a face, and you cut the lips out of a face, and things like that.
Yeah, I'll try that on the next Lost Pages, guys. But I did bring a copy of the Lost Pages to show you
the final results.
Because this was a really interesting book to work on. Speaking of Alan Alonso, Alan laid out this whole story, and we talked about it during the campaign on this, but I have all of these pages laid out by Alan, and I would love to maybe put them in like a big collected version of the story one day, and so you guys could compare Alan's work to Maxie's final project. So that was this is kind of the whole sequence of what was going on in the chase. And you have the fountain here too. So there's them driving past.
Yeah, there's
Buckingham Fountain.
I thought it was a giant cake.
No, this is not a big cake. Like some sort of supervillain would put a big cake.
Right. I thought it was like something
next
in
to
a further issue down the road.
Lakeshore
Buckingham Fountain had been replaced by a cake, and they just didn't notice it yet.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that in a future Silhouette story.
Do it in a short.
Yeah, exactly.
Save it for Global Comics.
But yeah, so also another shot here too is the final fight scene takes place at the Field Museum, which we reference in the book. So there's this silhouette entering the Field Museum.
Right.
One of my favorite shots in the book, stepping out of his car, super badass. And also earlier in the story, you get a bigger shot of the museum. Yeah, right here.
Here you go. Snartacon has a good idea. He says Cake Shore Drive.
My God.
So you have the villain come in, and then slowly, stuff's changing. So in the next Lost Pages, you don't have to like fully go in, but the signs, instead of saying Lakeshore Drive, they'll say Cake Shore Drive, and then further down, maybe like issue 10 or something, we'll get to this cake villain.
Yeah, that sounds like a villain that we would have made 15 years ago for the Silhouette,
Yeah, but the people want stuff like that now. Global Comics is ripe for the picking.
Yeah, I think there's a big audience for slapstick superheroes. Here we go. This is a little reference to, there's the Field Museum.
There's that Great Ivy Lawn.
Yeah, you never been to the Great Ivy Lawn?
I've been there. I didn't know it was called the Great Ivy Lawn.
So you have that, and then
this looks like it's photoshopped.
No, it might be.
What is this weird aberration over here?
It's like a little bear statue.
No. This thing on the right, it's a water bear, but it's on the lens, right? And we're just seeing it up close.
These guys?
Yeah.
No, those are the spaceships. So you got that, and then you got there's the Field Museum.
Yeah. Artemis Field. What about Soldier Field? If you could come up with a good cake related name for Soldier Field,
Yeah.
We could use that. So Brandon didn't think the lawn was so great, I guess. It is very well kept. Very well kept lawn.
Well kept.
Did it say that? Fresher Luke says, thoughts on Global Comics? Is it viable as a platform? Seriously interested in your honest assessment. So far, we've just
dipped the toe in.
Right. We're barely into it. I, for one, do think that if you're going to have IPs and content is the word I'm looking for, content sitting around not doing anything, I think that just like every other entertainment company out there is doing, I think online libraries and places where you could just go and access stuff like that for a subscription or for free with ads. I think that's pretty much where most things are going. You know, unfortunately, we're just dealing with the way that the entertainment industry is just going, you know, so we kind of have to deal with that. I think that is something that we're going to look into, because, you know, if you do have something like that original Magic Cop is just kind of sitting around right now, you know, nobody's picking it up. Somebody might incidentally pick it up because it's on Global Comics. They might read it. You know, we're going to get a couple of cents or whatever off of it. It's not a lot, but it's better than not having anything out there at all.
And
so
the hope is it widens your audience too. If they read it there and like it,
correct, right?
Then Global Comics has this. You could set up direct links from the digital copy to your website, so people could buy the physical material,
right?
Which is awesome.
So Jay Ryan says, think of it as a commercial for the printed material. Follow-up question. Oh my God, how many questions? What is this? Question hour? He says, if you had a book of yours that was already posted free online by pirates, is it worth posting it to Global Comics anyway? And there's people, you know, that don't want to steal your content.
Yeah.
There's just people who don't want to download
do, though.
stuff. I mean, people do. Of course they do. You know, if you're into that, you're going to get your hands on it anyway.
But yeah, the thing is too,
and there's people who don't.
The more people that use Global Comics and promote it, then in theory, more people that are actually going to read it there. And then the more their fan base grows, the more probability that you're going to be found there.
Unless there's some sort of anti-screen cap gimmick on Global Comics.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you throw it up there, it's instantly piratable. They'll just screen cap it.
Right.
And throw it up on whatever that other thing
was. The cool thing too, and then how we're using it right now, because I put 2 stories up there, but they're not published. So no one can access them unless I send them a direct link. And so we figured out a cool way to use it for our members. And I showed this off, but I just wanted to show Luke this. If you are a member on the channel, you have access to the link to our, you know, secret link to Global Comics, where you could read our members only Masquerade story.
Cranberry Langers is leaving. He's got to know who Louie chooses.
All right, we'll get to this. But the cool thing too is you could outline the panels, so it reads like this, panel to panel. It's pretty badass. And I think potentially in the future, if we keep using Global Comics, when we sell our books digitally, we could sell this version of it as well directly to our backers by giving out this link. If they want to read it like this, you could read it mobilely. You could read it. You don't need the app. You could download the app, but you could read it through any browser as well. So pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, it is cool.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to getting more into that.
Yeah, it's fun to set up too. All right, Louie time. Then we're sending you over to Bancrofts. Here we go. Vote in the poll if you have not.
Oh, look at Louie being a badass. Yeah. About to enter flavor country.
All right, we asked him one question. We asked our boy Louie. Here is the question in the poll. As you can see, who would win? Superman, Batman, or the Hulk? We have 44 votes in the chat. If you guys are still here and you haven't voted, please do so. And we will. Should I just play the answer, or should I have to end the poll first?
Well, yeah, you need to end the poll. Everybody's gonna vote for the winner.
Yeah, vote for the winner. I'll play the question, and then we'll end the poll. And you guys, let me know, what do you think he said? It's what Louie said.
All right, Louie.
Who would win? Who would win? Batman, Superman, or the Hulk? There's Louie in his patented shirt. I'm going to end the poll right now. 45 votes. We got another vote.
All right. 58% are voting Superman.
Let's end it.
Well, it's going to end, and then the numbers are going to stay the same, most likely.
Oh, it went down to
57% for Superman. Wow.
All right.
1% voting error in there. 45 votes.
So the majority saying...
All right, we get Gordon Goodbrother with a write-in. John Lee!
It's a good write in there. Here we go. Here's the answer. Let's I think we have a drum roll somewhere. Is this the drum roll?
We're getting a lot of people. For the love of God, just play the video.
Nope. I gotta fix all this stuff.
William
We had a
Howard
drum
Taft.
roll. Where's the
Henry Bemis, using some logic here, he says, I voted Soups because Louis was born in 1928.
Here we go. Take it away, Louie.
All right, Louie.
Who would win? Who would win? Batman, Superman, or the Hulk?
Batman.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All
Batman.
right, brother. Have a good one.
Okay.
Batman takes it. You guys lost again. The chat. So whoever
He's
voted
right.
Batman.
Yeah, he's right.
And Batman would win.
Batman always wins.
That is true. Shout outs to Louie. Shout outs to everybody in the chat here that participated tonight, that hung out, talked in the stream. Thank you guys for the memberships. Louie is a real one for sure. And we're going to send you over to another real one.
Batman with a smile.
Sometimes we're going to send you over to Bancroft's. He's launching Embrace 2. One of my most anticipated books coming out. Really excited about this. If you guys love comics, go over there, back it, and tell him we said hi. I imagine he was going to have Michael Oden on there, maybe Dean as well, the artist. So show them some love and have a great weekend, guys. Have a good weekend.
See ya.
We'll catch you on the flip flop. Look, we got Shelby in here.
Shelby.
The last second.
He's going to be on the auction.
Oh, yeah, Shelby will be in the auction. That's right. Tomorrow, Red Valkyrie art auction going on all day. Some heavy hitters over there. Lots of opportunities to get some awesome arts. So get the Embrace tonight and go get some awesome art tomorrow. And we'll catch you on the flip-flop.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
And after it's all said and done, you're going to be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. The only chance you have no chance, but you had a chance, is that you can run lickety-split. Because you can't run because you got some fat asses. And after it's done, we're going to have a tailgate party for all my freaks out there in Atlanta, Georgia.
Today is fine day in California. Huh? True.
Today is Friday in New Mexico. Huh? Shoot!